I think the battles are still to start because we just kicked off the negotiations. So we haven't gotten there yet, but the Commission has suggested in the directive that as of now, marketing authorization holders will need to submit the data on how much public funding they received from governments. And that would be direct sort of funding sources from governments. And so what we've done with my group is also build on that article and enlarge it towards also philanthropies. And we have a lot of academic research that is also being fed in together for the products that are commercial. So we would like to also have the companies submit audited and really transparent data in all of these different aspects. And also not only on financial aspects, but also on non-financial, such as tax breaks. I think the Commission went in a really good new direction, but they just put just like a little portion of the entire picture. So we would like to really get what is the public funding portion in R&D picture. We actually initially sued the Commission over, we did our access to documents request, which is we would like to have full access to the vaccine contracts. And they kind of let it sit for a long time, and then that was automatically denied. So we modified, we did another application that was denied. So then we said, well, we don't have any other choice but to actually take the Commission to court if we want to get access to those documents. So we filed the court applications, and we had several ping-pong rounds between the lawyer team of the Commission and between our lawyer, and we were really intensely working on the arguments. And we actually sued based on mainly two aspects. The first is the interpretation of what is commercially sensitive, because if you actually look at the vaccine contracts and the amount of reductions, you see actually two things. The reductions are really vast. So you would think that, okay, we will do like reductions on what is really sensitive and what is the formulas. But no, there's reduction done on headings, on definitions, the entire reductions on liability and indemnification clauses, which are even based on the liability directive. So it should be the same for every company. So we said, hold on a minute, this all should not be commercially confidential. And on the other hand, we have the clause in the financial regulation on overriding public interest, where we said, well, actually, since it's the biggest pandemic yet, if we ever want to use this overriding public interest sort of argument, there is no other time than now, because the public needs trust in the vaccines. They need trust in the governments that what they purchased was correct and that it was done correctly, not by messages between Ursula von der Leyen and Pfizer, but really correctly with binding contracts and proper conditions. So we do need transparency to have the trust. And also this distract also was fueling vaccine hesitancy. So we really had these two pieces of the puzzle. The stage right now is that we had the court hearing where the Commission was defending their arguments, we were defending ours, and we are now waiting for the decision of the three judges, which should come in a few months. On the overriding public interest especially, because there is no case law where we would have this financial regulation argument on overriding public interest used yet. It was very difficult to argue it, and if we win on the argument of overriding public interest, it would be an absolute game changer, because it would create a precedent for the future cases.